welcome. It's Isaiah Norman here. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, man.
I'm Ellis.
This is Ellis Jr., man. One of the best corners in the conference. My boy, what's good with you? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, about you?
Chilling, man. You know, just another day of work. I'll start off with, what brought you to football?
What brought me to football, I was playing when I was younger. My dad kind of pushed me the most, you know, and, you know, him pushing me, it brought me to a realization that I can do something with it.
Yeah.
You know, I want to go to the league, you know, I want to take care of my family. So that's pretty much what brought me to it.
What age did you just did you notice that you had a lot more talent than everybody else around you?
I would say Little League, you know,
League.
outrunning everybody, you know, doing things I couldn't do when I was young. You know, it was just something. I'll say about like 9.
Yeah.
That's when I really got to going, picking it up. You know?
Yeah.
Then my dad, like I said, he pushed me. So realizing that, it brought me into realization that I can go wherever I want to go.
You speak on your dad. How hard was he on you growing up? I know how that's like.
You know, if I didn't score a touchdown, I was getting yelled at. 24/7. So, you know, I'm thankful for it, you know, because it got me to where I am now.
Yeah.
So, I'm blessed for it.
For sure. What other sports did you play growing up?
I played baseball, played soccer, played football, basketball.
Yeah.
You know, I was into every sport. So it kind of, I'll say, it brought me here. You know, athleticism and everything. You know, I'm happy for it.
Yeah. How many offers did you have coming out of high school?
I'll say, I can't name all of them.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
It was a pretty good amount. I'll say that.
I get that.
Sure.
I get that for sure. I played DB. You played DB. What's the toughest part about playing defense back? Because I try to tell people, and they act like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'll say the toughest part is, you know, knowing the receiver's route and when he's going to break and, you know, when he's going to turn around and catch the ball. It's kind of difficult for us. You know, it's the hardest position on the field, I'll say, besides quarterback.
Exactly.
You know, but other than that, I'll say it's tough being in our position because, you know, if we're not doing the right things, the ref's gonna call something, or the receiver can get hurt from it, or we can get hurt from it. So.
I saw a play when I played Morehead State. They called that PI on you, and I'm watching. I'm like, as a player, I'm like, man, that ain't nothing, right? Because I used to play the same physical, aggressive. Like you remind me of myself when I was at corner, bro. You get a lot of tackles, and that's really rare because a lot of corners don't like tackling.
Right.
You know, a lot of DBs don't like tackling. So you at corner, you getting a lot of tackles. That's just a testament to you as a player and how much you give to your team or your defense. I used to tell people all the time, like, I think the hardest thing about DB, we got to guard Olympic track runners, right? We got to guard Olympic track runners, bro. They know exactly when the ball coming, what play they got, and we anticipate everything is reactionary for us. So it's like, it's difficult. It's very difficult. I don't think people understand that. We play against the refs too, because literally they can push off and catch a ball, but the moment we get a little tug, everybody in the stadium is ready for a flag. So DB definitely hard. But what brought you to DB? How many positions you played like over your 10-year playing?
I say coming out of high school, I played receiver, kicker.
You was a kicker, bro?
Yeah, played.
How good? What was the farthest kick you had?
Farthest kick I had, you know, from the 50 into
from
the end zone.
50?
Yeah, I was kickoff. I was kicking the ball off. I was punting it. What else? I quarterback. I did, what else? Receiver.
Yeah.
I did everything.
You did running back? I did some running back. What size shoe you
Don't do me like that. You know, it's all good. I wear a size, I go from 11 and up.
Yeah, for sure.
13, so
all right, cool,
it's not bad.
So you give a little range. All right, I get that, bro. Where you from? Talk about where you from and how you grew up.
I'm originally from Greensboro, Alabama. I moved here, I'll say Tennessee, around when I was 10. Went to Ellis Middle School. A lot of people don't know that.
What?
Yeah. So every time people see me, they'll be like, Ellis.
Yeah.
You know, I moved from Hendersonville back and forth to Alabama, you know, trying to figure out what school I wanted to go to. My mom didn't really know because in Alabama, school-wise, it's not the best, you know. So we moved to Tennessee. You know, I started picking up on school-wise. And, you know, I started picking it up very well. And then, you know, from middle school up to Hendersonville, went to Hendersonville High School there from, I'll say, 9th grade all the way up.
Right.
And it was a big changed for me, you know, but I got used to it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what it.
For sure. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. You got any siblings? Like you the only child, or?
I have a older sister, a younger brother, and then I got 2 older brothers and 1 more sister.
So how was it like growing up? Were y'all all in the same house together? Like it was
We
chaotic?
split.
Yeah.
You know, growing up with my older sister, one of my older sisters, and my younger brother, it was a blessing. You know,
Yeah.
I got to teach my younger brother a lot of things. My older sister got to teach me a lot of things as well. You know, being around her, she was a bully. So I thank her for it.
Yeah,
you know, it made me tough today. And, you know, I love them. I love to be around them. Family is the most important thing.
Right.
So that's all.
So, all right, what was one of your proudest moments of being a player?
Proudest moment of being a player, I'll say, you know, this year and last year, you know, getting to get out on that field and show what I have. It's a blessing. You know, I thank the coaches and the players for giving me the opportunity. You know, it brought me to a lot of things. You know, I can see I have potential to make it to the NFL. I have potential to, you know, show people what it's like to be in my position.
Right.
It's a blessing, most definitely.
How you like being coached by, you know, I play with Rod, so that's my dog. How you like, you know, his coaching and his leadership? Like, do you feel like he taught you a lot because he played the position too? Like,
oh, most definitely. He taught me a lot, you know, coming from Tulane and coming here now, him being here before, he learned a lot, you know, and him putting that on me is like, man, it's tough sometimes, tough love. Yeah. But I definitely appreciate him doing what he's doing. I learned a lot of things from him, you know, him being here, Tulane, and he have opportunities as well, you know. That teaches a lot of technique things and opportunities for us.
Yeah. If you were marketing yourself, say a team scouting you, and they come and ask you, you know, what do you do well, and what do you feel like you need to work on, what would you tell them?
I'll say things I do well, tackling,
You
things I need
tackle.
most definitely. Things I need to work on, I say off-man coverage, you know. There's a little things that I can improve on. Yeah. But it's not crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I get that, bro. I get that. So what brought you to Austin Peay here?
What brought me here, I want to stay close to family. You know, I have a little girl.
Yeah.
She's 2 years old. That's my pride right there.
I feel that, bro.
You know, what really brought me here was my mom. You know, she's been through a lot of things, and leaving her was like, man, I can't do it.
Yeah.
She's my rock.
Yeah, right.
Without her, I don't know what I would do, you know. So that's really what brought me here.
I feel that. What's your daughter's name?
Zoralia.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice name, bro.
I appreciate it.
I respect that. Does that like give you extra drive?
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know, if I'm gonna be honest. If I didn't have her, I probably don't know where I would be.
Yeah.
You know, now that's a blessing that she came into my life freshman year. You know, it's a blessing because it took me away from a lot of bad, negative things in my life that was going on. And I really appreciate that what God put into my life. So.
Yeah, bro. I feel that for sure. All right, I got a couple questions. Okay. So, who would you rather guard, a quick shifty receiver or a big body receiver?
I say a big body receiver. They telegraph a lot of things. You know, you can tell when they're going in. You can tell when they're going out. Or you can tell when they sit it down.
Right.
It's easy for them.
Yeah, it is easy because guarding. I struggle with shifty receivers because they move so quick, bro, and you just be like, you don't know what's going on.
Freaking out, like you don't know what to do.
Be making movements with their knees and their limbs. You're like, I don't even know how you could bend that way.
Right.
But talk about the amount of work it takes as a Division I athlete, student athlete at that. Because I tell people a lot that it's 2 full-time jobs, honestly, with school and ball. So like, how do you juggle that?
You know, juggling football, you know, they put us on a schedule. Maintaining that is it's easy, but if you're not in tune to it, it can be hard as well.
Yeah.
And then school-wise, you know, they have us on the schedule as well.
Right.
And maintaining that, it's very easy. As long as you do the work, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it's hard. It's not really hard.
Yeah, facts. It's just
you put in the work and the effort, you'll be good.
Energy, effort, and attitude, for sure. That's been all we have for today. I'm Isaiah Norman with my boy Ellis Jr. Yeah. We out.
Appreciate it.
What's up, Gov Nation? It's Isaiah Norman here. I got a good interview for y'all today. I got my boy. I'll let him introduce himself, man. What's your name? Let him know. Let him know.
Javius Bond, Austin Peay football player. I go by JB. Came here to do an interview with my dog, man.
Yeah, for sure, dog. For sure. I came out to a practice. I remember the first practice I came out to. And you had a green, what was the green, your jersey be green? I'm like, why is jersey green? Because when I first met you, I didn't even know you played both sides. Like, I thought you were just DB when I met y'all in the indoor. So I was like, why you got his jersey green? He hurt. Then I saw you on offense. I was like, oh, you like that for real. Like, you so like, all right, I'll say this. You played both sides all your life pretty much, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, all right, bet.
First time not was at ECU.
Yeah.
I just played straight running back.
For sure. When you started football, and period.
I think my first time playing football was 5 and 6. So growing up, all my brothers played basketball and my dad played baseball. So football was kind of like just an off sport. Like nobody really did it for real. So I was just that outcast. I like to be different.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be different.
You've been an anomaly for real. Like you just you stick out. All right, that's cool. That's what's up though.
And that kind of helped too. Just growing up, my brothers played basketball, and I grew up playing baseball, so I kind of grew up doing everything. So that kind of translated over to football.
You a jack of all trades for real. You ran track?
A little bit, but baseball and track season at the same time.
Yeah, I feel that. I grew up running track. I love track to death. I ain't gonna lie. I
track
miss
was
it.
fun.
I'm trying to see what high school you went to?
Jones County.
All right, cool. Where you from? Let the people know where you from.
Yeah, I'm from Macon, Georgia.
Y'all hear it in there. You got that Georgia in there, man. You got that Georgia. Growing up in Georgia, describe what that was like just a day-to-day life in your day-to-day.
Growing up, man, it was really, for me, it was just sports. Like I told y'all, I played a little basketball, baseball. I was always into something. So growing up, it was always sports. And I'm the middle of 5, so I always had my brothers with me.
Yeah.
So I always kind of grew up active and into something.
Yeah.
So I ain't really, it was sports, and my mom and dad always preached school, so it was sports in school. That's the everyday thing.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't really have, now I think about it, I ain't really had too much free time just to.
Facts.
But I was so in love with the sport. Like, doing something, as long as I was active and I could play something, I was content, I was happy. And when you got brothers and siblings, like, you know, like, it ain't really too much.
Too much you do.
Too much other you really asking for, like, so it was always pretty cool.
I was sure gonna ask you about how many siblings you had. So you got 5?
Yeah.
Including you, like 5 or all brothers?
No, I got a little sister.
Okay. So you like, where you rank in the?
I'm right in the middle.
You right in the middle?
Yeah, right in the middle.
So your oldest, how old is he?
The oldest, 28. If I'm 21, 28.
And then your sister, we gonna keep her age. We ain't gonna do it. So how was your high school recruitment? Describe that process, because there's some kids out there, you know, it's so stressful when you're going through it and you look back on it, you like, I don't even know why I was stressing like that.
Nah, definitely. High school was a different beast, definitely, because I played as a freshman, but I played safety.
Yeah.
So playing, I was always undersized, so that was always a big question. Playing like undersized, he probably ain't gonna do too much. You always get doubted when you're a smaller person.
Right.
So high school it was fun, because getting doubted came out of middle school. I played receiver and safety in middle school. And my high school, they kind of did the same thing. They kind of doubted me a little bit until I came up, and the summer workouts proved myself, and I earned me a spot. 9th grade year, I think my first offer was Minnesota. And once I got that, it kind of set me up to keep going. And camps, I went to my first camp. I want to say it was the Auburn camp, and it kind of put me on the map. I went and showed out. I really did a little bit of everything, corner, receiver. I was that kid that I'm gonna figure something out. I just want some attention. And that kind of put me on the map after that camp. And I think I ended with like 50 offers or something like that. So it was definitely a process, just getting used to it. Because you always be great for every kid growing up that play football. I always want offers. But I had to adjust to having so many offers. Like,
all that attention.
Yeah, all this attention.
You don't know if it's genuine or they just trying to offer you because another school offered you.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that was the process, just doing research, and I didn't know this all came with the sport. Like,
yeah, facts.
So that was definitely new for me, figuring that out and talking to different people and the time zones what really got me the biggest, because folks will call me, it might be 5 in the morning where I'm at, but they at practice, it's 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and they calling me, talking to them, and my mom and dad always told me to treat everything the same, because there was a time where I ain't have it.
Yeah, facts.
So I always try to show attention and show appreciation to everybody that called, but now that's definitely a process to where once you get one, be grateful for it. That's what I can say.
What's your biggest, your proudest moment as a player, like as an athlete in general? What was your proudest achievement that you can remember?
Just my whole life or just college?
Both.
Probably just the beginning of it. Just in high school, I was able to play as a freshman, and in college, I was able to come in and play as a freshman. So that's probably my biggest thing, just proving myself that at every level I can come in and I can set a new standard for myself. Because that's always be the biggest hiccup coming out of middle school. Can I play at a high school level?
Yeah.
Coming out of high school, can I play at the college level? And being able to play as a freshman definitely helped me. That was definitely a big achievement for me.
I'll say, so all right, you transferred here from a bigger school. I had left here and went to a bigger school. Describe to kids, say kids watching you, they look up to you because you were inspiration, bro. Believe me, somebody watching. What would be your advice to somebody who want to hop in the transfer portal, either go bigger or go smaller? Like, what's your biggest advice to them?
My biggest advice to anybody that want to transfer for yourself. Do some research. A lot of people transfer because they feel like the situation they're in might not fit them, but sometimes the best bet you can do is wait for your opportunity at the school you at, because you never know your coach's intentions. Yeah. So ask questions and actually do research. Don't just jump in the portal because maybe you missed a game or two, or maybe you didn't get to play how much you thought you should play. Do your research before you enter the portal, but take a chance. That's kind of my biggest advice. You know, I took a chance going down a little bit, but I always had confidence in yourself. Like, no matter where I'm at, if I play hard enough, I play good enough, it'll show. Somebody gonna see me. So. Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up. So, all right, I'm an NFL GM, right? And I ask you, what can you bring to my football team? What would you tell them?
To an NFL GM, I'd probably tell them just me being the person I am, just effort. Like, that's my biggest thing, because
that's big.
Me playing both sides, I feel like I can bring anything you need. Honestly, I just wanted to touch the field, because I know once I touch the field, that's going to open the doors to be able to give me what I need. With whatever position I want to play, I just need the opportunity, the chance. If it come from kickoff return. Yeah. If I run the kickoff back, he might try me at receiver. You know, if I go tackle somebody on kickoff, I might go to corner, go to safety. So just the opportunity, the effort. I'm gonna come to practice. I'm gonna work.
You just a real ball player for real. Like when I came and I see you, watch you, when I first spoke to you, I was like, you different. Like you got a fire about you that a lot of people don't have, and that's something I respect as a player. Because when I played, that's how I was. Like I was very fiery, energetic, charismatic. I'm ready to go, ready to lead my team and do whatever my team need for me to do to help them succeed. So like just seeing that in you, I see a bright future in you, and I definitely can't wait to see like what else you do along for. I got a nice question. All right, bet. So who would you rather guard? Would you rather guard Keenan Allen, or would you rather guard DK Metcalf? Nah, AJ Brown.
Keenan Allen or AJ Brown? I say AJ Brown. Yeah. That's if I had just me being the stature I am, I'd rather guard a more physical receiver.
Yeah, facts.
Because Keenan Allen, he ain't the fastest, he ain't the biggest, but he's savvy. He got better just body mechanics and body control. I feel like with AJ Brown, I'm gonna have to worry about the more physical part of it, just step for step. And at the end of the day, it's gonna come to who play the ball in the air. I'd rather deal with that than the patience part.
I feel that. Boy. He got them sticks.
Yeah, Keenan Allen will get in and out.
Bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I ain't gonna lie to you, AJ Brown too, especially being the size I am. All right, would you rather be guarded by Pat Surtain or Darius Slay? I'll go Slay.
Darius Slay.
Yeah.
Just because the size difference.
Yeah.
Pat Surtain, he can run, and he got the size that can kind of act my abilities. Like I'm on the faster, quicker side. And him being just tall and lanky is gonna force me to take extra steps and take extra time to get what I need to do.
Yeah.
Darius Slay, we're gonna have to go step for step. Like, it's just the size difference gonna give him a bigger advantage. So I definitely rather choose Darius Slay.
All right, I got the one last question for you, then I'll wrap it up with, you think I can guard you, bro? I think I know I can guard him.
I mean, I expect every player, every football player, especially what you achieve to have confidence in yourself, but I'm always bet on me at the end of the day.
That's respect. That's respect, for sure. Man, it's been a good show. Been a good time talking to you, my boy.
Yes, sir.
My boy JV Bond.
Welcome back to Meet the Govs. I'm your host, Marcia DeJesus, and I'm with
Amani Sharif from track and field.
Amani. Where are you from?
Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is like 30 minutes from Nashville.
And what's the reason that you decided to do track and field at Austin Peay?
I decided to do track and field at Austin Peay because from high school I just realized that track was something I wanted to pursue in college. And I got recruited out of high school, and I feel like Austin Peay was the right place for me with the coaching staff, the area, and everything. Just really felt like home. So I decided to come.
So your freshman year at Austin Peay, you got the Austin Peay Freshman of the Year award, and you also have the long jump. So how did you feel about that?
Definitely wasn't expecting to come out and have the season that I did with like breaking the record second meet, or even being Freshman of the Year for the A-Sun. It was really exciting. Definitely felt accomplished, and I was just excited to continue to grow, continue to work, and really just grow my talent and track and everything. But I was very pleased with my season that year. So
your sophomore year, you had a very major change in coaching staff, and how did you decide to continue your years at Austin Peay?
Yeah, definitely like finding out like you get a new coach, like all your coaches are leaving. It's very hard because in that year like you built a very close bond to it, but one thing I like to say is like trust the process. Like I feel like everything happens for a reason, so I feel like it needed to happen, and it's just helped me grow. Like you have to learn how to adopt to change and everything. Athletics is just something's always changing, so you just gotta be ready to prepare for that. And I decided to stay because I've been here for a year, only place I really know coming out of high school. So it's like you just gotta trust the process and just know and trust that your abilities will get you to where you want to go, and then just trusting the new coaches, knowing that they have their best interests at heart, that you're gonna be able to do what you want to do,
So track and field is very much a mental sport. How do you stay like in the zone on the field?
That's actually something I struggle with mentally, is because it is a lot of mental. Like it's a team sport, but at the end of the day, it's very individual. So it's like you have the pressure of I need to perform my event so I can help the team out, but also worried about your event too. So it's kind of like you gotta kind of shut your mind off in a sense, but not really. It's like you can't really worry about outside factors. Like you just really gotta lock in and just trust yourself. You gotta know hey, I prepare for this moment, practice, weights, whatever it is, whatever you do, you gotta find a routine to get you in that mode. And it's once you know you can fully trust yourself, you just go out there and do it. You just got to do it. You can't be scared, because the more you get in your head, the more you struggle with your mental aspect, the more your performance struggles, and then that puts another worry on you. So you just really gotta trust yourself, trust your coaches, trust your training that they put you in the right position on where you want to go, and just know that you can do it, you're able to do it.
Growing up, did you always know that you wanted to do track and field in college?
No, so actually, growing up, I went to senior in high school, I played basketball. For the longest, I would have sworn that I would be in college for basketball, eventually the WNBA, honestly. But I had to change when COVID hit. I decided started track. I just knew track was the way I wanted to go. So ultimately I decided hey, I want to put more focus into track. Obviously still doing basketball. I did AAU basketball, never did AAU track. Always did that, and I just decided that track was found love in track, and that's decided what I wanted to do. So definitely a big switch from basketball to track, but I'm glad I chose it.
Did you have any mentors that really helped you in your overall athleticism?
I would say definitely all my coaches, whether it was good or bad experience, I feel like they all built me up whether it's like the support or like non-support, I feel like my coaches really played a big part, especially like my dad was my coach, just having him by my side, supporting me and everything. Really, I just say all my coaches.
And that's all the time that we have. Thank you for tuning in. Meet the Govs. I'm your host, Marcia DeJesus, and we're here with
Amani Sharif.
Tune in next time.